Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over east, west, south, and north. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar Bill and I am your host. It's the Re and Get Mo. We rock the most. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth. It's the back and forth.
I had around me back then at the house in Laverne. Like you said, yeah, I had some killers with me, man. You know, GD's, White Slow.
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. Allegedly, he allegedly had killers with him. Allegedly. Look, we didn't have no French crew if you want Espanol. The fuck?
All right, welcome to the show, everybody. It's the Back and Forth Show, number 109, April 9th, 2025. What's going on, fellas?
Man, chilling. Can't call it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Another busy week, man. Every day above ground. Y'all know the rest.
All day. Exactamundo. So how's the last couple of weeks been going?
It's been cool. A little tiring, but cool.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been, man, like I said, a lot of work. Doing a lot of promotions, man. Actually, I got the little short film out, man, produced by Joaquin. So that's been out. You know, got the artist recording. So we just been grinding, man, getting it in.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see that everybody's back on deck, you know what I'm saying, keeping their heads up, you know. Thank the Lord for keeping us all intact. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Because, you know, hey, man, we only here for like a zip and a zap. You know, we never know.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, me personally, the last couple of weeks been up and down, but still been hanging in there. Like we were saying before the show, this weather's been kind of crazy. You come out this morning, it's like early 30s, you know what I'm saying? Frosting on the car and feel like fall trying to creep back in and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, then like the day before at work, it was just cold. It was like it didn't get up to like it only got up to like 40 something that one day. It was cold though. I mean, you know, I was like, man, this shit feel like fall trying to creep back in again. But other than that, we back on deck. You know, everybody moving pieces around, but hey, we all pieces on the chess game, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this week we're gonna do a Facebook Reels edition. So all the clips I got are from Facebook Reels, and so a lot of them is like relationship related. So because I know we like to really get down on that type of stuff, and it's not the bash any women, especially our sisters, or even some of the brothers who may be out there simping, but it's just content that we know. The show is back and forth, so we're going back and forth for this stuff. But this is like the majority of it is going to be like relationship based. So I got a few interesting clips for us to go ahead and jump into. So we're gonna go ahead and get the show going. But first, I want to say congratulations to Joaquin and Mark on their short film. I didn't see it all, but I will get a chance to check it out shortly. So but until then, let's check out this. Okay, so here is well, this is about how some women just skank anywhere. When I do agree, so we're gonna check out this when we come right back.
5-year-olds walking around with their daddies, like a family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event? Help me to understand. What would make you comfortable enough to wear a tennis skirt so short it's 6 inches of raw ass hanging out the bottom of it? We at Disney World. My God.
Man.
I mean, some women just can't control it, man. They've got to just show their shape. And the sister said they was at Disney World. Of all places, you got to be there with your booty hanging out. So go ahead, fellas. I'll chime in.
Well, I mean, one for we got to give them pretext. We can't just jump off the bandwagon like that. Like what it is it's a growing trend called bubble dress or bubble skirts.
Okay,
is what they is, and yeah, they very short. You know what I'm saying? But the sad part about it is they thought they was gonna wear these bubble dresses to Disneyland. And the bubble dresses are very revealing because, of course, the balls of your ass is hanging out. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's just the fact that, and these girls know that it is. It's just a trend. But you got to look at it, man. Y'all saying this now, but what was this 30 years ago when Lil Kim took that little squatting pose?
Yeah. That
It's
kind of
coming
set it
back
off.
to haunt you. It only takes 20 to, it only takes about, what did they say, 30 to 40 years
Yeah.
to basically program people or
Yeah.
make them degenerates where they start doing stuff basically to deteriorate something. You know what I'm saying? So far as
Yeah.
what we looking at is we witnessing all of that is coming back to haunt us.
Yeah.
It was cool, but you know what I'm saying? As more as it becomes more risque, here you go.
Right. Now the bubble dress, is that the look? Because I'm looking at some now.
Bubble skirt.
Okay, I just put it in bubble dress. Let me type in bubble skirt. Give me a second. But go ahead, keep it moving.
But yeah, so that's what that is, bro. And
Oh, I see. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
it's a trend. And they think it's cute to go do that, but y'all know good darn well. You know what I'm saying? That dress can't even lay all the way down. Y'all got so much ass for real.
Right.
And they know better. But you know, hey, and then the sad part about it is it's nowhere for a kid to be a kid anymore.
I agree.
You see what I'm saying? You can't even go to Disneyland without seeing some thick ass gal who ain't got no business being there.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, like it's deep. It's deep. We gonna get into it slowly but surely, but to show you what I'm talking about. But it's deep.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mystery.
Man, you know what? Just how I was raised, man, is very disrespectful. Because like Gitmo said, man, them kids can't be kids down there. Because for one, the parents is either protecting them or either just like this little boy was looking at his auntie one time, she was bending over. The kids are looking, you know. Women always wonder why they can't get a man or get a husband, or men won't treat them right. This is the reason, because you're exposing everything. Nothing is private or a secret anymore. Everything is all out on the table.
Yeah.
So after that, there's nothing. What else can you bring to the table? Because you just showed me that this is all you have to offer. So
Yeah.
it's just disrespectful.
And you know what? The part where you were saying how kids can't even be children anymore because we're now living in a time where, first of all, a lot of women not even respecting themselves coming out the way that they dress, and then they're out in the mall, Disney World, all these public spaces, the zoo, dressed like the way they be dressing, and you're showing kids too much, especially young, but boys coming into their puberty, they're 12, 13 years old. And they're seeing I'm not saying that they can't see what they want to see because the internet is here. A lot of these kids got their own phones, but at the same time, to see it in real time in real life, it can kind of do something. You know what I'm saying? A little young man can go off into another rabbit hole, seeing too much, because now there's nothing left up to the imagination. Right. Women just threw dressing classy out the window. It's they don't went from class to ashy and shit.
It don't even matter if they're at school nowadays when you think about it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't even care if the lady wear a sweater and a pair of slacks to school.
Mm-hmm.
Like women's slacks. It don't matter when you get your body enhanced so much that it's gonna show up anyway.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I'm covered. You're not covered because your silhouette looks like who did that.
Right.
So you feel me?
Yep. So yeah, there it is, man. I mean, a lot of these women just can't help it. They just gotta show their shape off, and then you drawing the wrong attention, especially that sexual attention. And there's too many pervs, pedophiles out here, rapists. You just never know who you're standing in line next to. You know what I'm saying? Who's in? You know what I'm saying? Who's in the same grocery aisle with you? You never know, man. And then I heard there was this trend down here. A lot of women were finding like X's marked on a car. Had y'all heard that?
Yes.
I ain't.
Yeah, like some women will like go on a Kroger, come back, and they see like a little X, marked on their car, and then somebody said in the news that's some form of like sex trafficking. Like they use that to mark. You can find out who you are.
Yep.
Then get your license plate. I mean, yeah. So it's really weird out here, man. It's really
Man,
hella weird out here.
In the famous line of Tupac, you wonder why they call you.
Right. What you just did, that was
Exactly. All right, so check this out. This clip is called "The 6 Type of Women to Avoid."
There are 6 types of women to avoid according to the Bible. 1. A woman who is not faithful or trustworthy. A faithful partner is essential in any relationship. 2. A woman who is lazy and unproductive. A hard-working and industrious partner is a blessing. 3. A woman who goes out a lot and is not content to stay home. A partner who values home and family is vital. 4. A woman who dresses immodestly, drawing attention to her body. Modesty and humility are essential qualities. 5. A woman who always argues and quarrels. A peaceful and harmonious relationship is built on mutual respect and understanding. 6. A woman who does not have a prayer life. A partner who prioritizes prayer and seeks God's guidance is a true blessing. As we consider these principles, let's remember that they're meant to guide us, not judge others. May we seek God's wisdom in all our relationships and trust in His sovereignty and goodness. If you believe in Bible, comment "I believe" and share this message.
All right, so 6 type of women to avoid. How many of y'all dealt with some of those kind, or you really tried your best to avoid those kind? I know, like number 2.
I've dealt with all of them. And sometimes all of them wrapped into one.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
So
He was dealing with a demon.
you
All of
funny.
them wrapped in one. That's a demon.
You stupid.
Ooh, how did you
I'm
do
just,
it?
I'm just saying, shit. When you think about it, y'all came across the same thing, just in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we all done did it. So
Yeah.
might have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 6, 2 and 4, 3 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We done did it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I'll tell
So
you, I've dealt with one, man, one time in Bowling Green, and you know the crazy thing is she kept telling me, I have this wrong with me, I have that wrong with me, I have this wrong with me, but I never saw it. You know, she smoked her weed or whatever, and she was fine. So one day she had paperwork to come in from a hospital, and she showed me her papers. And you know what I did? I left my Xbox, I left my boxes, I left my Genuine picture that we took, and I went back home to my mama. I threw her key in the river, because that's some powerful stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I was saying, like, get more like, how did you deal with that? Because you know, people like that, man, in my mind, I'm thinking like, if I'm asleep, they can probably kill me. You know, I think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because they're so strong, you know.
Yeah.
you better leave.
When she showed me that, man, I got up out of Dodge.
Better leave. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like to deal with a woman that's very confrontational. They like buck up to you, get up on it, you know, got that masculine spirit.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-wife Tamika, man, this ain't to throw under the bus, but it is what it is. I mean, she was very confrontational, man. Like every other day, we need to talk. I got sick of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I mean, I remember one Saturday I ended up working. Remember we was working at B&K Mall?
Mm-hmm.
So this was a Saturday I was working at B&K. And I didn't literally get off until like 10:30, close to 11 o'clock. I mean, I literally worked all that day. So here it is. I get home. It's a little bit before midnight. I'm tired. I just wanted to take a shower, you know, just chill a little bit before I, you know, whatever. I mean, I wasn't even in the house 2 minutes. We need to talk. I'm like, damn, homegirl. I mean, I've been out all freaking day, and I got to come home to this stuff. And then one time she spit in my face, and just out of a natural reaction, I slapped the dog shit out of her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I wasn't trying to, but just as a natural reaction, it just happened, you know, like a reflex. I just don't like to deal with that type of woman, man. I mean, these women, masculine spirits, man, they be thinking they can punk dude out. Women calling their man bitch ass nigga. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit.
It's very draining, man. You know, it's like you said, you've been working all day, and you come home to that, and you hearing that drains you. It's like, oh my gosh, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If a woman was there but spit on me like that, I probably would have knocked the evilness out of her. I'm just being real because that's nasty.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
very
and
nasty.
then once it happened, then the feminine side came out. Why you here? You know what I'm saying? It was like,
Yeah.
I remember one time, not to keep dragging on, but I'm gonna say this one story. One time we got into like a real serious argument. She had like this glass living room table, right? She had pushed me and I crashed right through it, dog. I'm like,
Dang.
yeah, I mean, and thank the Lord nothing happened because a big shard of glass could have struck me in my back and that could have been it.
Yeah.
Man, I called Jacob Hines. They came and put her ass in cuffs and took her out, man. I mean, took her up out of there. So, I mean, I seen the mug shot and everything. She was in that joint for like a day and a half. You know what I'm saying? But I told her, look, I'm sick of this type of shit. You can't be all in my face, getting all confrontational with me over little petty shit. If you still got baggage, we can deal with that. But I'm not dealing with it like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. But the homies kept telling me, man, she might be a little loony. You know what I'm saying? But again, I didn't see it. I was just trying to, be whatever. But you learn, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? All right, now check this out. Here is, let me pull this up. Here is our brother Charleston White. Sometimes he be bugging out, but check this out. I think he kind of hit some things home right here.
Everybody think the man is supposed to sacrifice his life for everybody else, and he don't get no reward, no enjoyment for it, and there's no return on it. The man's happiness don't mean nothing to nobody. The man's peace don't mean nothing to nobody. The man ain't appreciated, homie, till his presence is no longer there.
He said the man's right. We're not appreciated till our presence is no longer there. So go ahead, chime in, fellas. What y'all think about that?
That's true.
Yep.
That's 100% true. Like I told my friend, told my coworker today at work. It's funny how people tell men, oh, he was a good man. You tell him that when he's dead. You don't never tell him that. You don't never hear that when he's alive. It's all about what he done wrong and da-da-da. But then when he died, that was a good man. Well, too bad he wasn't able to hear it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm for real.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna tell y'all something about me real quick, because I'm not going to drag it out, but that's my biggest thing nowadays.
Yeah.
People always expect you to do something. You see what I'm saying? As a man, you supposed to be out here. You supposed to be taking whatever, especially for, well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say it straightforward, especially for black men. They think we just supposed to take any damn thing. You supposed to work yourself into servitude for somebody, a woman, your kids, your job. You supposed to be in servitude, and the moment you ain't in servitude, they gonna look at you crazy. Well, you supposed to be doing this because you a man. Guess what? I ain't doing none of it.
Yep.
Y'all, you laughing, DB? I'm dead, bro. I'm passionate about that. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of people trying to tell me what I'm supposed to do just because. They don't let you get a chance to be what you want to be, or you always got to be doing something.
Yeah.
No, I don't got to be doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? On some real shit.
Yeah.
I'm not finna live. I'm done with living up to anybody's expectations, dog. Real talk. Yeah. I'm done with that.
Yeah. And it gets tiring too, man. And
the moment let me tell you something. The moment a dude finds real peace within himself, by himself, on his own, it's over with. It's hard to get any man, especially in this day and age. Once you find your little groove, like me right now, I done found my little groove about a year or something now. Oh yeah. Ain't no coming up out of here. Think about it. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no more joining teams with a broad or none of that. Yeah. Because where I'm gonna put my couch and my TVs and hell no.
Right.
Ain't no more partnership.
Yeah.
I don't negotiate with terrorists. You feel me? For real.
Yeah.
I'm America over here. I don't negotiate with no terrorists, dog.
That's real talk. That's real talk right there. That's
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
I'm
talk.
gonna land the plane right there. Y'all go ahead, but I'm just telling you now.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, you hit it dead on the head, man. I agree with everything Charleston just said, and I agree with everything you just said, Good Mo. Like, I mean, what else can I say? Like, you hit it dead on the head, man. And it always happened to men like us. You know what I'm saying? Like good men who puts that extra effort into doing what we're supposed to do, and then a step beyond that, you know. But it happens every time, man. So I thank God for my wife. Because if I wasn't married, I'd probably be with like feeling like Get Mo, man. Like, you know what? F everybody, man. I'm just gonna do my thing.
No, bro. It ain't even fuck everybody. It's just that this my new rule. I refuse to make you feel comfortable at the expense of me becoming uncomfortable. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. And when after a while, once you spent the big majority of your life trying, not every guy does, but a lot of us try to fit into those boxes. We try to squeeze ourselves into those molds or check everything off that list. But after a while, once you ain't been appreciated for it, once you've been used for it, dragged through the mud for it, and then you escape, you get out of it alive.
Yeah.
You start to reflect and be like, you know what? It's time for some shit to change, because you don't want to, a lot of us, like you were saying, Mo, a lot of black men, we don't feel appreciated, man. A lot of us don't feel appreciated. And, whether we're single and just out there trying to date and we got to filter through all the bullshit, or we're at home with somebody that we shouldn't be at home with, you know what I'm saying? Because who wants to do a wind test to see what you're coming home to every fucking day? You know what I'm saying? And it does, it gets tiring. And the older we get, the more our time becomes more valuable, the more our peace of mind becomes more valuable. And the way you broke that down, it's that is golden. I mean, I couldn't have said it even better, because we're tired, man. We're really, 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 really tired of the bullshit, and not just from our significant others, from anybody that we may who we may be potentially trying to see what they're about. I mean, it gets to a point you start trying to see what people are about. You want to start fighting. Now you want to start seeing what you're about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What you have neglected in yourself. And you start trying to be better to yourself. And sometimes the only way you can be better to yourself is to be by your damn self. And that's straight up. And me to you, Mo, I saw what you went through in the last few years. And bro, you deserve to feel the way you feel. And you deserve everything that's just happening, because your life is, did a total 180. Your mind is like blossoming to this, like, I mean, you saying some real shit, man. And again, what the term say? You escaped the bullet, or what they say? What they say?
Dodge the bullet.
Yeah, you dodged the bullet. Shit, you dodged the AK.
Right.
100 drum round.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. And this is the thing. I'm gonna let you. We're gonna get to the rest of the clips, because all of this is all together. Everything we finna talk about, it all runs together for real. For real.
I'm glad you showing it though, Dollar, because it's about time somebody actually kind of just speak up for men. Especially men like us, especially with Get Mo. Because like you said earlier, you and I have a significant other. I don't know if he do or not, but I'm saying, like,
No, I don't.
Man, I'm glad you bring it up, man, because it needs to be talked about. It really do.
Yeah. And this is our sister Shahrazad Ali. She always comes through. So check this out.
I'm saying that we have a lot of power. We have power to make heaven and hell for our men. And I'm saying, let's try making heaven. Let's try to build him up. If a man has his woman behind him, he will believe he can do anything. And all we need to do is to get our men to believe that they can do anything. And he'll be able to, do much better than he's doing now and come out of the pitiful condition he's in. As I said, I'm not exonerating him. I'm just saying that all of that strength that we have, let's use it in a more positive way instead of just going for self. Nobody told us that all of that being my own person and I'm independent would lead to separation and loneliness. But that's what we had to
That's the
I love
sister
her.
right there.
I love
Yeah,
her.
okay. Yeah, I like how she hit that. So go ahead, fellas, chime in. What y'all think about what she just said?
Honestly, I wouldn't ask them to do nothing.
Okay.
I know I got a weird point of view about it, but I want to ask them to do nothing, man. For real. Because ever since what, at least about 60 years or better, or no, 60 years or less, we've been everything else to them. That's been negative, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Stereotype, negative as hell. And we've been hearing this, and I'll give you one so you'll understand. We've been hearing this since Jungle Fever. How we low down, shifted, dirty. I'm not for the ass shit for nothing, Nathaniel, for real.
Yeah.
Because I know they're not gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? Ever since I've been born, I done heard how niggas ain't this, that, and the third. I was a little boy on the step hearing aunties and grandmamas and mamas and them talk about it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if you've been giving us the narrative that damn long, you see what I'm saying? The same rundown narrative. It's 2025, bro, and we still hear about how we moved. We leave our women to move to mess around with white women. We get girls pregnant and move on to the next. All them same old ass boogeyman, Mr. Color Purple ass remarks y'all made about us. Y'all still run it. Y'all run into the ground. It ain't even true.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. So I'm not asking for anything. Do you think the white man asks white women to do all that? No, they do it. You think Chinese men? No, they do.
don't.
Mexicans? No, they don't ask for that shit. They get it because they're supposed to get it. You see what I'm saying? So why am I the only race that gotta ask for some shit that's supposed to come natural?
They destroyed us, dog.
Yeah.
It ain't no that. It ain't even no they. At the end of the line, because they don't run up, they are not on tables twerking. They ain't.
I know, but I meant as they turned our women into doing that, and they destroyed our homes. They split us apart. But go ahead.
I'm gonna say this about that. Even if so, if you look at things in the past, not past tense, but in the past, when you go somewhere, I know all of us ain't came from the same side of Africa. Think about that.
No.
We all from. I don't look like you. You don't look like him, and he don't. We all come from different tribes. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Different tribes. Period. So who's to say that these women come from another tribe? Is what I'm saying. We don't all come from the same place. Is what I'm saying. Even in the slave trade, we didn't.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We came from different parts, maybe up North Africa, South Africa, just for better terms. West Africa, East Africa, wherever they pillaged, plundered, or wherever the losing person was. Because don't forget, before the white man came and picked us up, whoever lost in the tribe is who got sold. Just like in Europe. So the only thing I'm saying is this. Let me bring it back. Let me shrink it back down. I'm not asking them to do nothing. Right. Because even when they put us together after Jim when they let us free and we had to go through Jim Crow and all that, we were thrown together. Because we were meant to be slaves and workers, and them girls were meant to be concubines for them white men.
And bed wenches.
Right. And maids. They wasn't supposed to never be. Only reason why we had to procreate with our others with the sisters that was dropped off with us is because they needed more workers.
Yeah,
think about that.
Breeding people.
They was breeding us, and Massa was sliding down there doing what he was doing.
Yep.
They concubines.
Yep.
They were never ours. And then to take it one step further, they watched us get chopped up, dogs sicked on us. They had to watch us get destroyed. So why do you think they ever gonna think we gonna protect them when even back then we couldn't protect them?
Yeah. 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 I mean that was part of it. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, think about that. So they not gonna never give us the proper respect. Even let me tell you something. I think about this, and I have a black mama. But when is my mother going to understand that certain things you can't just say to a man? I don't even care if he your son. Still a man.
Mhm.
That's a man, lady. I know that's your child, but your child, like I was telling her, everybody gets respect to grow into their old ways, but mostly us. You see what I'm saying? In the black community, like they said, like I was listening to somebody, like they said, you know what I'm saying? The elderly black women get the most respect. You see what I'm saying? And then let's see, it's the elderly black women, children, women, and then like men come like number fourth. Like old men come number fourth, and the young men they the last ones to get respect out of the whole community. If you look at it,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you see that old black lady, you gonna respect her. You gonna watch your mouth. You're not just gonna act crazy. If you got some morals, you're not gonna screw over the kids if you got some morals.
Mhm.
Then it's protect our women, and then it's the old black dude. Come on, you don't leave Pawpaw alone. And then it's us, and then it's the young black boys, the ones who already can't read. Stop
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being in a society where they already try to put black on the bottom. But then in my own ethnic group, just because of my gender, you trying to demonize me and put me on the bottom of my own gender. I mean, of my own ethnic group is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you just want me to be the bottom of every damn thing at the end of the day, and I'm not standing for it, bro. For real, I'm not.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna land the plane right there. But y'all go ahead, man. I'm just
Well,
Wait, mister.
with I can tell you this, man. Women who are, I'll say 80 or maybe 85 and up are truly being missed. Because whenever she did that interview, it was relevant back then when she did that interview, and it's still relevant to today. And I agree with her only because of this. You can't go through life without communication. That's one of the foundations in anything or any relationship that you go through. If you don't communicate with that person, they can't read your mind. So, yeah, if I need to ask my woman something or to do something, then I'm gonna ask her until we get on that level of understanding, because it takes time. It just don't happen, you know. And I understand some things are supposed to just naturally happen, but in this case, in our society, it don't, especially with the generation that's coming up now. So I agree with her, and you know, having that open communication. Because I mean, that's even like, you know, if you have to ask your woman, hey, can I get down with you? Can we have sex or whatever? It's like no man should really have to ask, but you don't know what she's going through at that time or what she's thinking, you know. So
Right.
we can kind of go both ways, because
Right.
if you ask her and then you get shut down, well, I'll say me. If I ask and I get shut down, I might not ask no more because I feel some type of way. But if we
Yeah.
don't talk about it, I'm always gonna feel bottled up in a bottle somewhere.
Yeah.
So communication, man, that's most important. I feel like
Yeah.
that's necessary.
Yeah. And one thing I love about Sister Shahrazad is she always, she always down for her people. Now, she had a book in the early 90s called The Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man. And back then, she got flack from, the younger generation because they felt like I ain't gonna be submissive to my man and I ain't gonna be cooking. And even still to 2025, she's still getting flack. Like here recently, you see where they've been coming at our sister Felicia Rashad, because she made a few comments about today's modern women. They try to go in on her. I mean, these modern women today, man, they only care about what they care about. They only want what they want. They covetous. They have no respect. They want a zaddy. They don't want a black man no more. They want a zaddy. Because they're gonna respect him. And another thing is too, I just saw a clip today. I'm gonna try to have it for next week's show, but there's this on Clubhouse, this Clubhouse group with these black women, all like praising white men, the reason why they're dating white men, the reason why other sisters to date white men. They're saying the black men is a dusty, and I mean, it's totally upside down, man. So yeah, shouts out to our sister Shahrazad Ali. She tried to fight for both sides of the struggle. But today's modern women, you can't tell them shit. You can't tell them most definitely dress modest. They want to show their booty off. They want to show their BBL off that they just got. They breast enhancement. They're doing too much today, man. I mean, and for a guy like my age, I wouldn't even try to holler at one of these chicks. I get first of all ate up out here, and I'd be wasting my time, man. Like straight up, dog. Yeah. So shouts out to the sister Shahrazad Ali. All right, check this out. Here, this was called The Trait of a Cheating Woman.
They say when a woman is messing with more than one man, she gets mean to the one she's lying to. This is the truth. And she usually gets mean to the man she's been in a long, committed relationship with. Reason being, because she's cheating. She starts fights out of nowhere, tells him he's not good enough, and makes him feel like he's the reason the relationship is falling apart. All of this so she can disappear for hours or days and be with.
All right, so is that true, fellas?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
100% true.
Most definitely.
Yep. Especially just from my experience. Yes, with the black women, yes, it is true.
Yeah. I mean, I don't gotta elaborate. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't new to it. I'm true to it. I lived it. I know. So don't ask me. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah to all love because I know it. But I'm gonna say y'all this though. It's fine. I'm gonna tell every man it's fine. Just watch your environment. See, everybody's missing. The dating market is like the stock market. This shit is for the crash in a minute. You just sit back and watch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've been saying it. If y'all go back to what I've been saying for a couple of episodes, like at least about 20 to 30 of them, maybe before. If you go back and listen to what I'm saying, it's so bad out here, bruh, that they so wild that half of them are getting evicted. You know, they doing felonious stuff in the street. With the change of this, the way the market and stuff is going, you see what I'm saying? Things ain't stretching. Inflation's messed up. And it's one thing that men have on their side that women do not understand. For men, it doesn't take much for us to be happy.
You ain't lying.
As long as we got a 1 or 2 bed, you know, 1 or 2 bedroom apartment or something to live in, we got a little bit of food, some kind of TV or something, and a little job or something, we cool. We don't need no extra overhead. You see what I'm saying? We can live wherever we want to live at. Reason what I mean by live wherever we want to live at. A woman can only live in a certain neighborhood, or she gonna say, "Oh, it's too dangerous, and I'm scared." And men, we can live anywhere. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. I don't have to worry about. I can go outside right now and walk down this road I live on. And guess what? I wish somebody would try me out here. Be done hurt somebody out here playing with me.
Right.
Walking the street at night. You don't never walk up on another grown man because you don't know what that grown man got in his pocket. Blade, gun, anything. You see what I'm saying? We think about that when we already know it could be violence at any moment. Women ain't prepared like that.
Sure ain't.
You see what I'm saying? And you got to understand, right now, you don't have to have much out here. You see what I'm saying? Because the bar is so screwed up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? If you got a little something, you doing it. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. If you have a little something, you doing it. You think these girls can really take themselves to these places that they be going to all the time? No. Do you think they really living the lifestyle? They gonna try, but they'll go broke doing it.
Yeah.
That's why they end up evicted. That's why all that crap, because you want to go out to brunch every weekend. Think about it. They can't live nowhere. If you got put like this, if you got a kid, right? You know about certain, but depending on how many kids you got, you cannot get a 1-bedroom. You automatically got to get a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, why is the rent for 2-bedroom apartments already starting off at $1,500? And in the places they want to live in is $1,700.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, that means you got children. And if that's the case, if you ain't living on Section 8, that means you're not getting any assistance for the good job you do got because you got kids.
Yeah.
So you got kids. You see where the money is going.
Yeah.
Then you want to get your hair done, your nails done, your feet done, your everything done. Okay, cool.
New outfit
Even more
every
money.
time you get a paycheck.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? New outfits, $400 wigs. Man, y'all finna go broke, and they is
$400 wig. Oh my goodness.
man. Let me tell you something. They getting some of these girls. If they first of all, if they don't look like a rat's nest or a spider nest is cheap. You know what I mean when you be seeing them girls in the street. Them wigs cheap, dog.
Yeah.
Look like an unkept poodle or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if their hair is laid, that means they done spent about $200 or $300.
Wow.
And done paid somebody to put it on their head unless they did it themselves.
That's an extra $200.
Yep.
And that's just the hair, bro. So what I'm saying is, make a long story short, and then you don't even know what you're getting up under all of this.
True.
You see what I'm saying? After all that wig and she done put on, all them lashes, the makeup, and all of that, you do not get what you think you getting. Let her take all that shit out and come to bed, and then wake up in the morning and you actually see her. Like, dude, like it was a meme real quick, and I'm gonna land the plane. He said, look at her on Instagram. They get the best of her. And then he showed her with no makeup on. He said, I get the beast of her. Boy, I started laughing.
I like
He
that.
said, they get the best of you. I get the beast of you.
That's
I know that's right.
That's cold. That's cold.
But all right, I land the plane there, y'all. Go ahead,
mister.
Oh man, hey, once again, you nailed it, man. You hit it dead on the head, man. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You know, like I said, this is a wonderful thing that you have this on here, bro, because it needs to be talked about, you know, and, you know, women, nothing against women. We're not bashing women, but
no, we're not.
It's like every month a woman have something, Woman's Month, Valentine's Day, you know. Yeah. So it's like, you know, they always have something, but us men, we really don't have nothing, you know, even on the so-called pagan days, you know, Easter, the woman has to get, like you said, hair done, nails done, a new dress or a new outfit, you know, and we just go in the closet and get something, you know, we already done had, but it's clean because we holler everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you hit it dead on the head, Gitmo.
Yeah. Good round. Hey, check this out. Now, this is a real good question. I really want to put this one. This is called, what the question is, don't put your woman first.
No woman will ever be enough to replace what you gave up trying to keep her. Listen, the moment you put her above your peace, your mission, your identity, you lost. Game over. You stop chasing your goals. You shrink yourself to keep her comfortable. You suppress who you are to avoid conflict. And in the beginning, she praises you for it. She'll say you're sweet, thoughtful, and the one that she's been waiting for. But over time, she starts feeling different because now you're not the man that she respected. You're the man she controls. Even if she really loves you, she can't give you back your ambition or your identity. She can't rebuild the man you chose to tear down. That was never her job, and it never will be. You think sacrificing yourself will make her stay, but the version of you she fell for was never the man who gave it all up. Don't just get back to who you were. Become the man who you were meant to be. Comment or DM me the word player to join the Players Club.
Man, oh man. Okay, fellas, y'all
You
chime
know,
in.
I agree with what he's saying. And the only reason why I say that, I can only go off of my situation. Now, I did that for my ex-wife. She didn't tear me down. it was me thinking, okay, I need to give up going on the road so I can stay here and be a man, take care of the family, take care of the house. So, you know, I built the studio in my house. She didn't tear me down. She's a good woman, you know. And but I understand what he's saying. You know, in most men's cases, I could see that happening, but me, it was a choice for me because that's what I'm thinking. That's how I'm thinking that men, you know, they need to put their stuff aside, but it's not gonna work, man. You know, because in the end, you see where I'm at now. I'm remarried. Everything is going good, but he has a point, man, and it actually goes into what I think Gitmo was saying earlier about happiness. Let me see. Yeah. See, William. Okay, I feel you. That's the same thing with me. He said he did the same thing with his ex as well. You know, and like I said, once again, it's not that my ex-wife forced it or anything like that. It's something that I chose because I thought that's what would bring us closer. You know what I'm saying? Bring happiness to us and everything. But it ended up failing anyway, you know.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mo.
All right, first of all, we've been programmed. I don't even care nothing about it. We've been programmed. I don't want to hear that shit. Because my thing is, they always try to tell us, oh, well, it's your fault. She tore you down because, let me tell you something. Fuck all that. At the end of the day, a lot of men that I know, like you, both of you that I know, are respectable guys. Okay? And what I mean, y'all have morals and everything else. If y'all had a kingdom, y'all would be a good king. You see what I'm saying? Or a good leader is my point. And I'm saying this because you want to do right. Men have a sense of duty, okay? That we would even forgo our dreams to make sure the people who are around us are taken care of. Just like Mark said, he could have went on the road, but no, he thought it'd be better to stay there with the family because in black families, that's what they teach us. You go out there and you look out for everybody behind you that you bring up through here. Okay? Now, you think Bill Gates could have made all that money if he was sitting there, man, let me just chill here because my wife don't want me to go to the laboratory. Bill Gates, you think Elon Musk or whoever, look at anybody who had money. You think if the old lady was able to make them sit down or they wanted to stay back and chill with her and the family, that they would have still got all that money? Hell no.
Right.
See, the thing about it is they went out there, made all that money. Guess what? Them broads still sat there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So think about it. Why are we the only people that gotta go, well, let me stick close to home? And no, every other race go out and be as ambitious as they want to be.
Yeah.
Even if the broad leave them. They be as bitches as they want to be and come out here and do. That's why we as a people, man, had to have a weird programming that you got to get out of. And I'm saying this to everybody. You got to get out of this thing, man, because it's put in place to make us stagnant. You see what I'm saying? It really is.
Yeah.
Because like every other man knows but us. It's either you're going to spend all your time with the family or you're going to spend all your time in the world.
Yeah.
Like a man say, he can't go make the money and be up under his bra 24/7.
Yeah.
True.
Hey, Gitmo, do y'all think that the women are programmed? Because they say it with confidence. Not all women,
they're okay. So they're a hive mind. Women are a hive mind. Okay, they're literally a hive mind.
Right.
They can know that something is wrong and be around a group of girls, and just because 2 or 3 of them said that's the way it's supposed to be and delusional,
They all fall in line.
They all fall in line.
Yep.
Like, and the moment they don't, they look at the girl like, and then she'll change her answer.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, this is another thing. Notice this. If you've been on YouTube or TikTok and social media lately, them girls hated cooking with Kaya so damn bad.
Yeah.
But for the attention, I ain't seen this many hoes cooking in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, these girls making sure they show a little ass and showing they can cook in all these videos. But they just hated on cooking with Kaya when she started and got all that damn attention.
Mm-hmm.
Got a page ban, shut her down, and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
See? And then now you got these other girls who doing it. And some girls, one girl said she wasn't even cooking. She just started shaking ass and then started eating oxtails, bro. She literally started eating oxtails that she got from some fast food place. And said, this is what my dinner look like. And she was eating that mug. But the point is, it's the attention. You see what I'm saying? And the thing about it is everybody, like just like we've been programmed, we've been programmed is we have morals, manners. We know how to treat women. But the thing that our mothers didn't tell us is who to do it for and who to not do it for. And when was the time we were supposed to use it?
Good point.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go out here and get your head cracked. But essentially you're being programmed to be the type of woman that your mama would have wanted in her life. She's giving that to another woman.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But our women are not programmed to be that for that man. Spanish women, they talk from teenage years. Cook, clean for your man, do this, do that, make his plate, do that. They programmed to do that because they've been doing it. Seen their mama do it. But when you come from a generation,
and that's why I say our grandmothers are missed because they taught that somewhat. They taught our mothers how to cook. They taught them how to do certain things and be in perspective of, okay, you know, like with good times.
But you know what our mamas did? Our mamas programmed the women, our generation of mamas programmed the women to go out here and get college. It wasn't no, well, we're going to do what you did for your granddad. No, skip that. Your mama was the last generation of we gonna do that. Now they start teaching them. When we was born, they taught the girls of our age to go get a job, go get this, go get to college, so you don't need no man.
Right.
That's why they don't need. That's why they got it from.
Yeah.
And then all the quote unquote stories that they heard. What you think? I'm gonna be like my grandmama and be barefoot and pregnant and cooking the. So okay. You don't want to do that. Go on out there.
Yeah.
It's out here for you. Go on out there. But guess what? Guess what they learned? What you're going to school for? It ain't paying the bills. In other words, is you getting degrees and getting student. You know how much student loans a lot of these girls got?
Yeah. Yeah.
They got $30 to $50,000.
Yeah.
And see, men, they look at us like, oh, if you got a baby, if I marry you, I got to help you pay your child support. Well, guess what? If I marry you, I'm in $50,000 of student debt.
Yeah.
I'm not marrying no woman who got student debt, bro. So that's another killer. Because guess what? You got to help her pay for it.
Yeah, I still don't understand that, man. You know, you go to school for free from pre-K all the way up to 12th grade, but all of a sudden you go to college. You know, now
you don't understand that?
Thousands of dollars. I mean,
think about this, bro. Think about this.
But I'm saying it just don't make sense. You know, you go to school to be a doctor to save lives over here in your own country. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's even with the taxes, but that's another story. But I understand it, but I'm saying like it's just ridiculous.
Now I was gonna put it another way for you. You go to K through 12 to learn how to become a worker. Okay, that's free. Because they need worker drone bees out here. Let's look at like bees. You need a worker drone bee out here. So you go to K through 12 to be a worker drone bee. But the moment you go to college, you breaking a different debt ceiling of making money. Now we got to pay you for this higher. You got to pay us for this higher learning.
Right.
You want to make more money? You don't want to be just a worker around here. You want to make real money like doctors, lawyers, then you gotta pay. You gotta learn, but you gotta pay us to learn. It ain't free. But if you want to be anything else you want to be, McDonald's worker, you want to be a steel worker, Burger King worker, janitor, something where you work for somebody, we can teach you that for free in school. Think about that. But I think about that for a minute. For real.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
point. Yeah. Good round, fellas. Good round right there. All right. So, right quick before we wrap it up, I do have one more video to show, and this is not on. Excuse me. This is not on topic, but this is our premiere of Mark's Mark starring in this short film by our brother Joaquin. This short film is called "Don't Go In." Here we go.
Am I tripping? Hope not. There you go. Addiction. It is a drug.
Hey! 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 Who's out there, man?
You know what? I got you. Nigga, what the? I know I'm not motherfucking tripping. Nah, I hope not. Now it looks like you in a fucking predicament.
I'm fucked up predicament.
What?
Say it
Oh
again.
shit, my bad. Now you in a very fucked up predicament. Now you know you done fucked up, don't you?
No, that's-
Motherfucker!
now you run the This is fuck up number 5.
Shout out to Mark.
Boy, that's good, bro. I fucks with that. That shit funny as hell. Bro, he said predicament.
Predicament, yeah. How come you had
Yo,
to not about it doing
man.
shit?
Man,
Bro, when he picked up that cigarette box and I know he don't smoke, I said he drunk that bill. Oh, boy, I was over there dying for the first like 10 minutes. Bro, when you lit that cigarette, I have not seen that man do that, boy. I said, he a hell of an actor smoking that cigarette.
Man, hey,
Bro.
you seen the Highland Gray shirt, right?
Yes, I
Yeah,
seen
man,
that.
at
The
record
green
store.
one.
Nah, it was green.
Oh, I was damn.
Probably
Yeah,
green
man.
because of the light.
Man, we was out there at 1:00 in the morning.
Yo, I bet y'all had fun though, bro.
We did,
Bro.
man. And look, the funny thing was, y'all know I don't really cuss, right? So
Right.
he was like, "Say it like this, man. You said it like a white person." I'm like, "Bruh, I don't cuss, man." I said, "But I'll try." And that's
Right. He was like, motherfucker. I said, what? This man is over here tripping. Hey, you look like somebody dad that don't sit down with them big cans and the cigarettes no
Right.
more.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
Mark,
man.
so tell them where can they find this? So give us a little bit more information on that.
Man, you can go to Heat Level Films on YouTube, or you can go to Joaquin Talib page. And like I said, man, he's a hell of a director, man, a hell of a writer. I had fun doing it, man. It's something that I really never dreamt about, man. Joaquin, he actually, put me in it was another film that I'm starring in that he did. Give you the title. It's called Less of a Home. It's most definitely a tearjerker, man. It's a tearjerker because it kind of happened. We actually filmed that around the time my son had got killed. So we did it. Yeah, we did it after that. But yeah, man, he's a hell of a writer, hell of a producer, and he got to keep going, man, because a lot of people's like, okay, when is the next part coming out? Yeah. So hey, just stay tuned, man, because he's working.
Word. That's what's up, but that shit was good though, bro. That shit was highly entertaining.
Right. Anything y'all want to say before we wrap it up?
Hey,
yeah.
Congratulations, man. Dollar has the number 11th show, not the number. He's charted number 11th, man, on the charts for his radio show. Hey, man, we doing great things, man. Great music. Y'all make sure y'all check him out, man, every Saturday. We always gonna have some every Saturday and Sunday, man, or every other Sunday. So y'all just tune in, man.
Yeah. Anything you want to say more? Get more before we go?
I mean, everybody just be safe. The rain is gone. Everybody just have a good time, man. Summer right around the corner. Springs is really here, but it's really for to be here. Yeah. And just everybody be good, man. Everybody be well. Be peaceful.
Yeah.
No expectations. Don't let nobody tell you what they expect out of you. For real. You know what they expect out of you.
Most definitely.
Most
definitely. Yeah, good show tonight. Thanks for everybody that checked in. Like Jason, my guy Will, my brother Spoon Cake checked in. So yeah, shouts out to everybody that checked in. Man, see if like something's in my throat. I'm sorry, y'all. And also don't forget to check us out 2 weeks from now, right here, youtube.com/back and forth show. Also, you can check out our radio shows on mixcloud.com/WBAF. There's a new episode of Morning Gospel with Mark. A new episode of Gospel Hip Hop Hour with Mystery. And also the show he was talking about was a show I just came up at the last minute called Rap I Like. It was like a whole bunch of underground deep cuts hip hop. So I put that up. So yeah, check us out. And again, we'll be right back in 2 weeks. And also before we go,
America should be happy that Black people only want justice and not revenge.
That is correct. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Peace. I forgot to have my clip queued up. Here we go.
Yo, welcome to the back and forth. We all over East, West, South, and North. We're on YouTube every Wednesday at 8:30. We keep it clean with a little dirty. I'm Dollar